everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery here at the NASP National Tournament in Louisville, Kentucky. So we are here with the Morrell booth with Bernie Morrell, and they have the official NASP target. Bernie, what can you tell us about the NASP target?
Well, I'm going to say, being from Morrell Manufacturing, this is the best school target there is, you know. But it is. Actually, if you look at all the schools that's been brought into the program, I think about 60% of the schools have used this target. But the reason that's been the case is this target's rebuildable. I've got schools that's been using them for over 10 years, and it costs $15.99 to rebuild. And just to replace the cover, the liner, and the repacking material. And we have a video on YouTube shows you how to do that. So it makes it easy for the schools and the instructors to do that and to maintain them. So it's economic. As far as economics, it's the best value for the school.
And tell us about what is it this target made of? What makes it unique?
Well, this thing is kind of unique because it has a floating center built into it, and we have it built particularly for the Genesis bow, and it's not set up for a 70-pound bow. And the reason that is because the floating center on this target is a little thinner than it would be for a target shooting 320 feet per second. And the reason that is we want that center to absorb the kinetic energy without becoming a solid wall target where it bounces the arrow back out of it, you know.
So even those small Genesis arrows shot by the fourth graders, they will stick in this target.
Yeah, they'll stick into it, and like I say, I'm amazed when the teachers and stuff come in here and say, man, I've had these targets, you know, for 10 years and we're still using them. And that just blows me away, because our philosophy with NASP from the beginning has been trying to figure out an economic way for the schools to get into NASP so it just didn't break the bank and they could actually afford to do it. And throughout the years, we've had several programs where we donated state tournament targets for free to all the states so they could have a state tournament so that they could build their programs in their state. And then out of all the sales in a state, we track I personally do this. I track every target sold in that state that's a school target. Then in the beginning, we were giving $15 a target back to the state coordinator to help promote their program, and now we've dropped it down to $10. You know, after this many years, it's got to be a pretty good size chunk of money. And anyway, we're really proud to be a company involved in the program, and we've put a lot of effort into it over the years. So we developed a platinum status with this program, and we've contributed a lot to it, and we're just tickled to be honored, and we're honored and tickled to be part of it. You know?
Yeah. And what does it mean to you? 15,000 archers. Obviously, you're in the archery target business, so you want to see archery grow.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, my passion about this program, this is not a program that Morrell tries to make money off of. Out of our margins, we give 33% of what we make off the products back into the program. So, you know, we're trying to develop, our philosophy as a company is that we're trying to develop archers. We have other products. We have a new bowl thing coming out here, a new system to shoot. And we're just trying to make everybody once they start shooting the bow, stay involved in archery. You know, and some of the times I talk to kids and they're like, well, I shot it in high school and I just, you know, and I didn't stay with it. So our philosophy is trying to figure out some way to keep them involved. And that's our main goal. And we're, you know, like I say, the youth side of our company is something that we don't have to make a living off of. And that's just something we feel privileged to do, you know. And my compassion for the kids is I get overwhelmed with it. I get emotional. I get to talking about these kids and the kids I've known over the last 12 years, you know, and I've seen them grow up. It's a great program. It does so much for the youth of America. You come in and talk to any of these kids, it's yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am. But this is a great atmosphere. Yeah.
Morrell Targets, a big supporter of NASP, and we of course carry these NASP, the NASP Morrell Target at Lancaster Archery. You can check us out at lancasterarchery.com.